looked like, I guess, as great a win as this team has had all season, eh?
Yeah, for sure. We definitely didn't have our best tonight. But you're going to find yourself in those situations. I think the comeback is great. Shows we stuck with the game. Huge goal by Mickey to give us a chance. And then 6-on-5, good to see us execute. Something we've been working on in practice quite a bit and something we're going to need.
What do you make of Eric Shalgren after what happened in Tampa and his performance tonight?
Yeah, just really proud of him. It was tough to have to keep him in there for all those goals and when the game got away from us in Tampa. But we had to protect Soup, and he knew that. I think he handled it really well. Huge bounce back game from the saves he makes in overtime just to get us to a shootout, and then they got some of the best shooters in the league, and he looked real poised and calm. We got lots of confidence playing in front of him.
Jason, you guys know as a team what you're all about now. But when you have players like John out and Tim and Bunting to come back like this, did you learn something tonight about the group, or is this kind of what you expected yourselves?
Well, I think it's just next man up mentality this time of year, and different nights, different guys have to step up, and I think it's just the nature of the time of year. I think it's you're not always going to be healthy. You're not always going to have a full lineup. If you have plans on making a deep run, you're going to use different guys at different times, and I think that's a good test for us today to play against a team that was fresh and looking to get back at us for the win we had in Toronto, and they came out really hard. I thought we got through the first 10 minutes, not playing our best hockey, and then kind of let the game kind of settle down, kept it close. They got the goals, and we stuck with it. So, a good back-to-back game for us. Not ideal way we want to play every night, but it's a great sign to get points.
How much are you looking forward to these playoffs?
It's an exciting time of year. I play the whole year to get to this point, so I feel like I can bring my best this time of year, and I'm excited.
How about you tonight? 2 goals, one of them counted, one of them called back. Have you seen that? Both teams with a called back goal?
Yeah, no, they're not very common to see 2 goals. It's the hockey gods evening things out. So I didn't know that mine was close to being offside when he scored, and then it gets taken away. It is what it is, and I didn't see the glove hand pass. So that's great work by Beener and Sam. Those guys, they don't seem to miss. Their attention to detail is second to none. So always rallies the bench a little bit too when they get make a call like that. So it was great.
Aside from the point now you need to clinch second, what's key for the group this week with 2 games left, Jason?
Yeah, just stick to our structure. Really work on our game. There's been different combinations. Just kind of get settled in with your line mates, and really just have that workmanlike mentality. We haven't changed anything here for a while, and I don't see a reason why we need to change anything just because we're heading into playoffs. We know what's ahead of us. We know the challenge ahead. That Tampa game gave us a good indication of the intensity ramping up. I thought tonight was similar. Coming in on a back-to-back against a team in a tough build-in, and we handled it better. So, keep moving forward.
Terry mentioned you guys just now 1 point away from clinching home ice in the first round. What's the significance of that to you?
Yeah, it's important because coaches get matchups. If you find yourself in deciding games, it's at home. I don't know. I think as teams, you set small goals, and we've set a goal to try to get home ice once you realize where you are in the standings, so you try to reach it. But we all know it's a clean slate once we start playoffs. So this stuff is stuff that matters right now for us. But once it's game 1, you just play.
3 and 4 back to back, lots of travel. Do you feel that? Like, is it more mental? Like, how would you describe the process of going into a game like this from that perspective?
Yeah, that's a Western Conference night getting in. So I got used to it a little bit, just getting in at 2:30 and getting to bed at 3. But it's not ideal. It's not great for the body, and I thought the guys responded well to it. It's not something we have to do very often, so I thought we handled it really well. We've used a lot of time this week to get rest, and that's kind of what happens this time of year. Is it's just you save everything for the games and you go at it. But I thought it was good maturity for us to get points out of this game. It's a tough game.
What goes through your mind? Ovechkin is a legend, and one of his things has been durability. When he leaves the game, is that something that registers with you?
Well, you don't like seeing great players go down, so I hope he's okay.